Today, we are going to be taking a deep dive into false beliefs, delusion, misunderstanding, confusion, and something that maybe we could or should be calling tribal psychosis. And that's where I want to start today. You may have heard that there are attempts to do what some are calling audit the election in the state of Arizona. Now, you might say, audit the election. Which election? Was there recently an election in Arizona that I haven't heard of? No, the answer is I'm talking about the November of 2020 election, now more than 6 months in the past, and there is a so-called audit of the vote taking place. Now, I want to be 100% clear with you. This is going absolutely nowhere. I mean, it's going nowhere. The Republican-controlled state Senate in Arizona is undertaking a hand recount and audit of the ballots and voting machines in Maricopa County, which is the state's largest county. Biden won the county. It was a Republican stronghold. Biden won that county by 45,000 votes. The Senate in Arizona has taken possession of over 2 million ballots and 400 election machines and has turned them over to be audited by companies that include one whose CEO is a promoter of debunked election conspiracy theories. Understand who's doing this so-called audit. It's not even clear that the auditors are compliant with the law about safeguarding ballots. But forget about all of that for now. Here is an interview with a guy named John Brakey, who's an official helping to run this audit. And he explains that auditors have a special light with which they can check for bamboo on the ballots. Now, why would you be looking for bamboo? Are you looking to make flooring or create bamboo rope out of the ballots? No, they are looking for bamboo fibers because there's lots of bamboo in Asia. I feel like an idiot even saying this. There's lots of bamboo in Asia, and these auditors believe that if you have ballots with trace bamboo fibers on them, they could have been fraudulently smuggled in from Asia. Take a look at this.
The other day at the press conference, you were talking about bamboo. What was that about?
Well, is that there's accusations that 40,000 ballots were flown in.
To Arizona?
Into Arizona, and it was stuffed into the box, okay? And it came from the southeast part of the world, Asia, okay? And what they're doing is to find out if there's bamboo in the paper. That camera right there, that they take a picture of the ballot, they can really look at depth and find out, is it a hand-marked paper ballot? Because it's a 5K camera. You can see the folds in the ballot because 92% of all the ballots here should have been folded because they came in through an envelope. Okay, and so they're doing all sorts of testing to prove if it was or wasn't, and that's very important because the only way you can persuade people on changing is having facts, and we're on a mission for facts. And I'm Audit Elections USA, and what we do is not about the right or left. Audit is an acronym. It stands for Americans United for Democracy, Integrity, and Transparency in Elections. We've been around 17 years. We work all over the country for the last 5 years. I'm in litigation in Florida. I've sued in Alabama. I negotiated in Virginia. I sued in Ohio, and I've been in 18 states just working elections. And I all started because of the Bernie Sanders election in 2016 with Hillary Clinton. I'm the guy who sued the whole state.
It's genuinely difficult to know what the most outrageous thing in the video is. Now, as usual, the conspiracy theory makes no sense because, number one, bamboo on ballots wouldn't mean anything anyway. Like, bamboo can grow in Arizona. But also, if you wanted to try to steal the election with so-called smuggled ballots or massive dumps of fake ballots, why would you fly them in from Asia, where they've got to go through customs, much more expensive to ship? You would just make the fake ballots in Arizona. It doesn't make any way. There's no reason to go to Asia for that. And then, bamboo fibers. I'd be more interested in I think barbecue sauce stains on the ballots might be more meaningful than bamboo, to be perfectly frank with you. Imagine being however old that guy is, 65, 70, I don't know, and being so totally unable to discern reality from fantasy in your life. If you went to many high schools, middle schools even, and you presented this story to teenagers about the bamboo fibers and all of this stuff, your average teenager is going to question this. And this is an adult who appears to have completely fallen for all of it. Is it a tribal psychosis? Is it something else? I don't know. Super cameras to check for bamboo. Just imagine what is going on here. It's like a turducken of wrong. It's a duck inside a chicken inside a turkey, or like the Russian matryoshka dolls. There's just another layer, no matter how much you keep unpacking it. It's a joke. And when the world sees guys like this searching for bamboo with a special camera 6 months after the election, we are a laughingstock once again. And the fact that this is going on makes me question how we've even survived as a country for hundreds of years. And believe you me, these auditors were hired to find fraud. They will find something, even if it's just, we found some inconclusive irregularities. We need more ballots to review. We need more study. We need to keep fighting this. They've been hired to find something. And whether they do or they don't, it will both become part of the conspiracy. As many of you know, the absence of evidence very often becomes part of the conspiracy theory for these people. This is not ending anytime soon. It will do nothing. It's going nowhere. But I expect more interviews like this in the future. And in fact, we'll have more clips from this interview on our Instagram, which you can find at David Pakman Show. And you can find me on Instagram at david.pakman. One of our sponsors is privacy.com. They're giving you $5 when you sign up for their completely free service at privacy.com/Pakman. I've been using Privacy for a little over a year now. You've heard me talk about it before. It's a lifesaver, and here's how it works. It takes just a couple of minutes to set up. Anytime you buy something online or on the phone, instead of actually using your real credit card number, the Privacy app and the browser plugin let you give each company a randomized virtual credit card number that you create out of thin air. It'll even autofill the card number with one click. And the payment is taken out of your checking account without the merchant ever knowing your real information. So this allows you to keep your banking information secure, but also to take control of your finances. You can create up to 12 of these virtual credit cards a month. You can set spending limits. You can freeze them. You can delete them anytime you want. So when you do this, it means you're not going to be charged when you don't want to be, because you can destroy the virtual card number right after using it, which, for instance, I love using free trials because I know I won't be charged when the trial is over if I use a virtual credit card number. You're keeping your identity private by not telling companies who you are. You're keeping your bank or credit card info protected against data breaches and identity theft, and it's free. And like I said, you'll get $5 to spend when you sign up at privacy.com/Pakman.